Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great week of betting so far. We got an action-packed NHL Saturday with 13 games on this slate. A lot of action. So, yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe. Support the channel. Love the support. And before I get started, be sure to join my live stream on Saturday morning at 10:30 Eastern. I'll be covering NHL, NBA, March Madness, building parlays with you guys, and so come hang out. Super chill, super fun, and build some winning picks and parlays together. So be sure to hop in there. That'd be super cool. So yeah, we're gonna get started. A lot of stuff to cover here, so I'll try to be quick. First matchup, we have the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the New Jersey Devils. Pittsburgh 18-11-1, New Jersey 10-13-4. Pittsburgh opening up as favorites at minus 155, New Jersey plus 135, with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Pitt, they are 7-3 in their last 10, New Jersey 3-7 in their last 10. New Jersey coming off a pretty upset, nice upset against Pitt in their last matchup on the 18th, 3-2. Last 10 games for Pitt, not last 10 games. Pitt 6-2 in their last 8. They're 4-8 in their last 12 against New Jersey. So they haven't had much success against this New Jersey team that's not really that good. New Jersey just 2-11 at home right now. 4-12 in their last 16. I don't like New Jersey to get the back-to-back wins here against a good Pitt team. I like Pitt to bounce back after a tough loss against New Jersey. Go ahead and give me Pitt, and I like the under in this matchup. Next matchup, we have the Nashville Predators versus the Florida Panthers. Nashville 13-16-1, Florida 19-6-4. Florida opening up as favorites at minus 210, Nashville plus 175 with the over-under at 6. Last 10 games for Nashville, 4-6 in their last 10. Florida 6-4 in their last 10. These two teams did just play, with Nashville picking up a 2-1 win, being plus 180 favorites. So it was a big upset win there. Nashville, 6-12 on the road right now, 2-5 in their last 7 against Florida. Florida 4-1 in their last 5. The only loss coming to Nashville. I like Florida to bounce back here against Nashville and avoid the doubleheader upset pair of wins or pair of losses. I like Florida here, and I like the under 6 as well. Next matchup, we have Minnesota Wild versus the Colorado Avalanche. Minnesota 18-9-1, Colorado 18-8-2. Colorado opening up as favorites at minus 165, Minnesota plus 145 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Minnesota, 6-4 in their last 10. Colorado 7-3 in their last 10. These two teams did just play, with Colorado picking up a 5-1 win. I had picked Minnesota in that matchup, and they let me down. Minnesota 2-4 in their last 6 games against Colorado. They are 5-1 in their last 6, with that only loss coming to Colorado. Colorado on 5-game winning streak, 5-0 at home right now. It's tough, back to back. You would hope Minnesota is going to come back and get a win here, but Colorado at home playing really good. Minnesota definitely hurt me in the last time I bet, so I'm going to go Colorado here. But I don't hate the Minnesota underdog revenge play here. I do like it. I also like the over 5.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Chicago Blackhawks versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. Chicago 14-12-5, Tampa 21-6-2. Tampa opening up as favorites at minus 250 with the over-under at 6. Last 10 games for Chicago, 3-7 in their last 10. Tampa 7-3 in their last 10. These two teams did just recently play, with Tampa Bay picking up a 4-2 win. Chicago 1-5 in their last 6. Just 1-4 on the road right now. Not much success against this Tampa team. 2-13 in their last 15 meetings. Tampa 11-3 in their last 14. They're 11-2 in their last 13 games at home right now, playing really good at home. Taking the better team here in Tampa, minus 250. I also like the over 6 as well. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Next matchup, we had the Calgary Flames versus the Toronto Maple Leafs. Calgary 14-13-3. Toronto 19-9-2. Toronto opening up as favorites at minus 153 with the over-under at 6. Last 10 games for Calgary, 5-5 in their last 10. Toronto 5-5 in their last 10 as well. Calgary just beat Toronto, which actually isn't included in this. I'm sorry. So they are 6-4 in their last 10. They beat Toronto 4-3 tonight or Friday night. Yeah, and Toronto, 5-5 or 4-6 with the loss to Calgary. Excuse me. Calgary, 2-4 on the road, 4-2 in their last 6. They're coming off a win against Toronto here, which was a nice little upset win. Toronto kind of struggling, just 1-7 in their last 10, not playing very well as of late. But I do like Toronto to bounce back, coming off a 4-3 loss Friday night, back-to-back, doubleheader. I like Toronto to get their act together, and I like them to get a nice little win here, and I like the under as well. Next matchup, we have the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Carolina Hurricanes. Columbus 12-12-7. Carolina 27-2. Carolina opening up as favorites at minus 195. Columbus plus 165 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Columbus, they are 4-6 in their last 10. Carolina 8-2 in their last 10. These two teams did just recently play, with Columbus picking up a 3-2 win as, plus 170 underdogs. Columbus 4-9 in their last 13. They're 6-2 in their last 8 against Carolina. So they've actually had some good success against Carolina. Carolina, 4-1 at home right now. Coming off that, kind of bad loss against Columbus here. I like Carolina to bounce back. I don't expect them to lose 2 in a row to Columbus here. Give me Carolina, and give me the over 5.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Dallas Stars versus the Detroit Red Wings. Dallas 9-10-7. Detroit 10-17-4. Dallas opening up as favorites at minus 180. Detroit plus 160 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Dallas, 3-7 in their last 10. Dallas 5-5 in their last 10. These two teams recently just played, with Detroit picking up a 3-2 win as plus 165 underdog. So big upset there. Dallas 7-3 in their last 10 against Detroit. They are just 1-4 in their last 5, and they're 1-4 on the road against Detroit. So not really good success against Detroit. Detroit 4-1 at home against Dallas. So, a game like this where the two pretty evenly matched teams, evenly bad teams, I'd say, I like Detroit plus 160 here. I know they just came off a win against Dallas, but Dallas isn't really that impressive, or I'm going to put my money on them. Give me the value with Detroit plus 160. I also like the under as well. Next matchup, we have the New York Rangers versus the Washington Capitals. New York 12-13-4. Washington 26-4. Washington opening up as favorites at minus 142 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for New York, 5-5 in their last 10. Well, these two teams, that's not including, they're actually 4-6 in their last 10, not including the game for Friday night, because it's just not included in these stats because this game just ended. Rangers did just lose to Washington 2-1. So they are 4-6. Washington, 9-1 in their last 10. So yeah, Washington coming off the 2-1 win, being favorites. Rangers 1-4 on the road right now. They are 4-1 in their last 5 against Washington, with that one loss, being Friday night. Washington, currently on a 7-game winning streak, 5-1 in their last 6 at home. Coming off a back-to-back, you could go the underdog play here. Maybe the puck line here, because they did cover the puck line at +1.5. But I'd rather go Washington here. Rangers, kind of questionable. +122, not the best value. I'll take Washington, and I'll take the over as well. Next matchup, we had the Philadelphia Flyers versus the New York Islanders. Philly 15-10-3. New York 19-8-4. New York opening up as favorites at -140. Philly +120 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Philly, 4-6 in their last 10. New York 8-2 in their last 10. Their last loss coming to Philly 3-4 with losing as favorites. Philly 5-1 in their last 6 against the Islanders. The last 6 games they've hit the over, so I do love the over in this one. Islanders 6-1 at home right now, 9-2 in their last 11. Like I said, that last loss coming to Philly, I like Islanders to bounce back in this one and avoid losing back-to-backs against Philly. Give me New York, give me the over. Next matchup, we have the Vancouver Canucks versus the Montreal Canadiens. Vancouver 15-16-2. Montreal 13-8-8. Montreal opening up as favorites at -175. Vancouver +155 with the over-under at 6. Last 10 games for Vancouver, 7-3 in their last 10. Montreal 4-6 in their last 10. These two teams did just play. Vancouver did just win in overtime 3-2. So that makes them Vancouver 8-2 in their last 10. Montreal would make them still for like 4-7 in their last 11. So tough matchup there. Probably a matchup I'm avoiding, honestly. Vancouver is 5-1 in their last 6 on the road, 2-8 on the road against Montreal. Montreal 8-2 at home against Vancouver, 2-6 in their last 8 games at home. Montreal coming off of just losing tonight on Friday night, 3-2. I like Montreal to bounce back here. Avoid the doubleheader upset. Give me Montreal, and I like the under as well. Last couple matchups, we have the Arizona Coyotes versus the Anaheim Ducks. Arizona 12-13-5. Anaheim 9-16-6. Arizona opening up as favorites at -125. Anaheim +105 with the over-under at 5.5. Last 10 games for Arizona, 3-7 in their last 10. Anaheim 3-7 in their last 10 as well. Neither team playing very impressive here. Anaheim, these two teams did just play, with Anaheim picking up a 3-2 win as underdogs. Arizona 0-5 in their last 5, 2-8 on the road against Anaheim. Anaheim 3-13 in their last 16. 2-8 in their last 10, but they are 8-2 at home against Arizona. So really good success against Arizona. I'm going to lean Anaheim again here. I know they just played, but not two teams about the same. Both teams, Arizona on a bad losing streak right now. Anaheim coming off a win against Arizona. The value's there at +105. I like the underdog play here in Anaheim. I like the under as well. Next matchup, we have the St. Louis Blues versus the San Jose Sharks. St. Louis 14-10-5. San Jose 11-13-3. St. Louis opening up as favorites at -140. San Jose +120 with the over-under at 5.5. These two teams are playing right now. It's the third period as I'm recording. They're 1-1, so be sure to check the final score on that game before you guys bet on this, because that could definitely sway this pick depending on who wins, to see if I want to pick the bounce back team if St. Louis does lose this matchup. But last 10 games, St. Louis 4-6 in their last 10. San Jose 4-6 as well. St. Louis currently on a 5-game losing streak, barring the game tonight on Friday night. San Jose, 2-game losing streak to Vegas. Don't really love betting on this matchup here. I do like St. Louis a little bit better. not super excited about this one, but I'd go St. Louis here, and I'll probably take the under as well. Next matchup, last matchup of the night, we have the Winnipeg Jets versus the Edmonton Oilers. Winnipeg 18-10-2, Edmonton 20-13-0. Edmonton opening up as favorites at -135 with the over-under at 6. Last 10 games for Winnipeg, 5-5 in their last 10. Edmonton 6-4 in their last 10. Winnipeg, 8 of their last 9 games have gone over, so I'm definitely looking forward for a shootout kind of matchup here. Edmonton 6-2 in their last 8, 5-0 at home right now. I'm going to take the slightly better team here with Edmonton -135. I do like the over as well, and that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Be sure to check out my live stream Saturday morning, 10:30. Hope to see you guys there. We can build some parlays, go over any games you guys want to talk about. And ready for an exciting weekend of sports. A lot of stuff to bet on. So hopefully it's a good weekend, and hope you guys do great on your picks on Saturday. Hope to see you in the stream. Have a good weekend and good luck.